Okay, so hear me out here. I've seen a lot on the runway. What's up? Welcome back to another video. My name is Caitlin if you're new, and today's video is going to be a 2025 spring jacket trend prediction video. I was a fashion major in college and have been making trend predictions for years now by myself on my own as a hobby, and figured I should just start sharing them with the group. Yeah! With that being said, let's jump into the video. First trend prediction is going to be pattern trench coats. Obviously, trench coats are nothing new. We see trench coats come out season after season, which makes them the perfect item to invest in. I love a trench. I have a couple of them. I wear them year after year, season after season, every single year, and I never get sick of it. There's always a million different ways that you can style a trench coat. But I think that we are going to start seeing more trench coats that have patterns on them. I've been seeing this trench coat, I think it's from Sézane, if I'm not mistaken, and it's this gorgeous gingham trench. And I have a feeling that we're going to be seeing a lot more trench coats like this come out as we approach springtime, which I'm such a fan of. I want this trench coat so bad, but I just cannot justify spending $350 on it. So I'm hoping that maybe I can thrift something similar or find something similar for a lesser price. No collar jackets. I've been seeing this a lot lately on the runway, on Pinterest, and in store, where we're seeing jackets that don't have collars on them. Blazers, wool coats, bombers, things like that that don't have a collar. And I personally love this look. I think it's so classy. I see us really moving in the direction of more tailored clothing, classy. I know we've been seeing a lot more feminine items lately come out that are more form-fitting and maybe not as baggy and oversized, and I think that a no collar jacket really fits perfectly into this trend. There's this one on Abercrombie actually that I think is so beautiful. It's a blazer and it comes in a bunch of different colors, and I think that this is perfect for spring. This next one's gonna come as no surprise. It's a barn jacket, but particularly a barn jacket with leather detail around the collar and maybe even the cuffs instead of corduroy, which is what you traditionally see. Bottega Veneta came out with this version of the barn jacket where they have their signature cross-hatching leather on the collar of the jacket, and it is just absolutely stunning. I have not stopped thinking about it ever since the time that I first saw it, and I think that we're going to start seeing a new take on the barn jacket where it's not going to be mid-length. We're gonna see it crop, and then we're also going to see leather on the collars as well. Keep an eye out for that if you are not into the traditional barn jacket. I think this is a perfect way to elevate the barn jacket. Sticking with the crop theme, I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more crop jackets. I have noticed that we are moving away from long floor coat jackets and cropping the jackets more. Every single time I walk into a store and look at the jackets, I'm seeing them get shorter and shorter, which, not to say that if you wear a long jacket or like long jackets that you should stop wearing them. I'm still gonna be wearing my long jackets. I think that long jackets are just a staple. Honestly, any type of jacket is a staple. But I think in terms of trends, we're going to see us lean towards more cropped jackets. Particularly trench coats have been so popular. We've just cropped the trench and are wearing cropped trench coats now. So like I said, for item number one, pattern trench coats. Trench coats don't go out of style. They're never gonna go out of style. We're just gonna see different variations and versions of them season after season. And this season, I think not only are we gonna be seeing pattern trench coats, but we're also going to be seeing cropped trenches as well. I was just in H&M yesterday, literally cropped trench coats everywhere, which I love, but I literally said to my husband, it's like, I have a long trench coat, I have a medium trench coat. Do I really need a cropped trench coat? The answer is I don't need it, but I want it, so do it that way you will. Low belt jacket. Okay, so hear me out here. I've seen a lot on the runway, specifically in the latest YSL show, were belted jackets, but the belt is at the bottom of the jacket instead of the mid-waist, which I think is just fun, cool, and interesting. If you don't want to participate in the low belt trend, I just think in general, belting our jackets is going to become super popular. I've seen a ton of jackets coming out with belts on them where I feel like before, tie the belt to the back of the coat so you wouldn't really see it, or just take it off completely. Now we are, as I mentioned before, seeing more tailored approach when it comes to how we wear our clothing, and putting a belt around your jacket, cinching the waist to then create that figure for yourself totally makes sense as to why we are going to now start seeing belts for our jackets rather than just big oversized coats. Number 6, a funnel collar jacket. Phoebe Philo is famous for this, and especially with her latest collection, we've seen a ton of funnel collars. And as I was perusing the Zara website, I noticed that they also had a ton of funnel collar jackets. This is a fun trend. It's really niche because it's just literally the collar of your coat. I think that this is fun. I also think that this is something that if you like the way this looks on you, it's classic silhouette, and you can wear this year after year, season after season. So I feel like this is a fun one that maybe you wouldn't have thought before because collars traditionally are not funneled, but I think funnel collars are going to be popular, and they're also just very aesthetically pleasing, classy looking. I don't know what these coats are called. I'm just gonna put it on the screen, but these like structured jackets with the structured collar that comes to a sharp point. Maybe there's pockets on them, maybe there's big buttons, they're cropped. These are already popular. I think we're just going to continue to see the rise of these jackets, and I really do think that it all comes back to just being more tailored in our approach to clothing rather than finding clothing that is baggy and oversized. And this fits in perfectly with that thought process. I love these jackets. I think that they are perfect for not only women, but they're also perfect for men, and they are extremely flattering. I've seen so many people out in the city wearing these jackets, and every single time I see someone wearing one, I just think that they have such a cute put together outfit because the jacket just fits you really well, and it's perfect for layering with any type of pant. You can wear it with a khaki, you can wear it with a jean, you can wear it with a trouser, and it looks good styled a million different ways. One last crazy prediction is that we're going to be seeing bright colored coats. I talked about this a little in my 2025 trends prediction, where I talked about this color green specifically in coats, but I really think that we're going to start seeing jackets in a bunch of different colors. Light blue, green, bright colors, and I think we are coming into a colorful era. I don't know if it's necessarily going to happen this spring. I think that we might start seeing this next spring, but keep an eye out for bright colored coats and jackets because I think that that is going to be super popular in the near future. That is it for my spring jacket trend predictions. Let me know what you think in the comments will be popular this spring, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe if you are not already, and I will see you in my next video.